Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. I know people will probably come trickling in, and that's perfectly fine. So, we're going to talk about the Black Panthers, the new Black Panthers out of Philly. And, you know, there are people that are really upset because they have taken the Black Panthers in a direction they never been in. So Paul Birdsong tried to make it seem like the Black Panthers always stood up for protecting everybody internationally, and that's not true. Then it kind of defeats the purpose of calling it Black Panthers. Well, they've been forced to change their names. So they're no longer the new Black Panthers. They are Black Lions. I don't even know why y'all keep trying to use the word black in your name. And you do everything but look after the community. You look after everybody but people in the damn community. I mean, look at look at the reason why they cropped up out of nowhere because a white woman got killed. Seriously. That's why they decided to jump up and be all in the media. They didn't say anything until Renee Good was killed, and that's the only reason why they have cropped up. That right there tells you, if you're not for the people, then stop using the word black in your name. Don't call yourself Black Panther, Black Lion, Black anything for that matter. You just some generic organization that you prioritize everybody except for the community that you should be looking after, you know? So anyway, yes, I did hear about Huey P. Newton's niece threatening to sue them, and I kind of got misgivings about that because I don't know if many of you are aware. I think her name is Melisha or Maisha. I think Maisha. Y'all know she's full MAGA, right? She is full MAGA. And I don't know, how would her uncle, or yeah, because that she said she's his niece, how would her uncle feel about her being MAGA? She is MAGA, y'all. And I don't know how many people know that. She is a hardcore Republican. And she says she is Huey P. Newton's niece, you know? So I kind of got misgivings about the whole thing, even regarding her. But that's my opinion. So, anyway, let me go ahead and share my screen so that we can get started. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give me a one if you can see my screen. Thank you. Okay.
As everyone knows, I'm Paul Birdsong. I got a message from Aaron Dixon today saying that he no longer supports us. That after he gave me orders to make a video saying that him and other members were coming, that he withdrew his support. And that he said that this situation is unimportant to him, even though my comrades have risked their lives and spent thousands of hours of their time and dollars and life standing behind the cause. You know, he said he's going to make a statement saying no one has the right to call himself a Black Panther going forward. I told him to make sure that he put in that statement that he did, in fact, give us the right to call ourselves that, because I still have the messages where he did, just in case he doesn't. And I put in there also, make sure that you put in there that Emory Douglas did give us the right to wear that emblem, because I still have the messages where that happened too. But as it stands, because of that, because of me and my comrades risking our lives and all the heat that we went under, because of the counter-revolutionary practices, because we don't believe in Black nationalism, like Bobby Seale said in the video that I shared on my page earlier, that Black nationalism is acquiesce to racism, and that we don't stand like that we're internationalists and intercommunalists, just like Huey Newton said. We will no longer identify with this flag. We will no longer identify ourselves as the Black Panther Party for self-defense. We're going to take OG from the town's advice. We're going to take the name that he decided to put out there. We're going to call ourselves the Black Lion Party for International Solidarity. Reason for the international solidarity is because we will stand with the immigrants. We will stand with the people being terrorized for ICE. We will stand with any oppressed people across the world. We will keep feeding every single day, keep offering food every single day. We will keep patrolling the community with guns. We will keep stopping drug dealers, keep stopping sex traffickers. We will keep stopping police brutality. This little plaque that I got, it says Paul Birdsong, and there's a Panther says since 2020. I don't regret the work that I've done because it's brought me to this point. But going forward, these Panther patches will no longer be on my uniforms. Me and my comrades stand independent. We're willing to work with any organization that stands for the rights of every living person, any organization that stands against imperialism, attacking immigrants. Now, if you're out here raping people and killing people and selling drugs and different stuff like that, yeah, deport them. But those people out there that are just working hard, trying to provide for their families, trying to escape the guerrilla warfare and the cartel warfare that's happening in their countries to come for that promise of the American dream that the United States of America Incorporated lies about, we feel that they shouldn't be bothered, and we're willing to stand beside them to ensure that they're not. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Oh, January 31st, you can still come out. You know, we're willing to sit down and talk about solidarity, sit down to talk about unification, sit down to talk about continuing to work, because ain't nothing stopping this way. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people. I'm Chairman Paul from the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. So a lot of people have been tagging me and sending me this video of this young man with his shirt off, disrespecting us, talking crazy about us on the internet. And I guess I'm supposed to respond to it. But the reality of the matter is that I'm out here confronting the police in the hood every single day, right? Just like when I was at 40th and Fairmount in the Bottoms in West Philly, confronting the police for running that kid over and then that black kid over and then getting out and punching them and kicking them, right? Just like the week before, you know, when we were confronting the pigs over here on Broad and Diamond, you know, or not too long ago where the pigs hopped out and choked one of the brothers. So I chased the pig down at 20th and Susquehanna. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm constantly in the hood confronting the pigs and the police officers. Black Panther Party headquarters is 2123 Gratz in the hood, you know? So, you know, it's not really I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not gonna insult the young brother because obviously he doesn't know what he's talking about. Obviously he didn't see the videos of me and the Elder Panthers. Obviously he doesn't know that every single week we take care of one of the Elder Panthers, the originals, you know, the ones that teach us and learn and show us the way, and the ones that are our leadership, you know, like Clarence Peterson or Aaron Dixon or Elmer Dixon or Rashad Birdsong or Billy J. Brooks, you know, all these original Black Panthers who are our leaders, who are our elders, who are our mentors, you know. So, you know, we didn't just get up one day and decide to call ourselves the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. Aaron Dixon gave us permission to be the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. We didn't just start wearing their emblem. The guy who created the Black Panther Party emblem, Emory Douglas, gave us permission to wear that We earn the permission to wear that by risking our lives on a regular basis, going up against the slave catchers, what you call police. You know, we earn that because every day our where we're at right now, headquarters is open where people could come and get food for their family and clothing for their children every single day. You know what I'm saying? So you should probably do some research. My name is Paul Birdsong. You can Google me. I done fought the National Guard. I done fought the Ku Klux Klan. I done fought the sheriff's SWAT, and I'm still here because I haven't lost yet. You know why? People power, Black power. You know what I'm saying? ICE runs into communities and brutalizes Black women and children every single day. You know, and the Black Panther Party is not a nationalist group; we're an internationalist group. We deal with people, any type of oppressed people, anywhere. We fight for them. You know what I'm saying? So if the person is oppressed, which, you know, these immigrants are, you know, then we stand up for them. You know, you want to talk about immigrants, let's talk about the white immigrants that came to this land and took this land, the ones that are sicking ice on everybody right now. You know, I think you brothers and sisters should do some reading, some educating of yourselves. You know, I'm not going to insult you back. That's beneath me, you know. But if ever you're hungry, if ever you need some clothes, if ever you got to go to court and you need somebody to advocate for you, if ever the police get to whooping your ass and you need somebody to help you, I got you. All power to the people.
You guys should become extremely familiar with the name Paul Birdsong. You know, the guy that's lighter than me, claiming to be Black Panther. Well, turns out he's a SMEGS offender a few times over. This is the guy leading the way for the march for the Black Panther Party. So, in the words of the great Forrest Gump, sorry I ruined your Black Panther Party.
Can we please stop cosplaying Black revolutionary leaders from the past and just be yourself? Because this guy, Paul Birdsong, is now trying to reintroduce the Black Panther Party, and it's just not hitting for me. Whether it's Paul Birdsong or all the people online trying to mimic Malcolm X and be the 2.0 version of him, it's like you are never going to repeat that. And you know why you aren't going to be able to repeat that? Because that person was able to form their beliefs off of lived experiences. You are getting your experiences off of reading a fucking book. It is never going to be genuine because it is not a lived experience for you. You are just getting your information from a book. And that's why when you try and explain his teachings, it doesn't work. It doesn't hit because you are not the one that created it. And it's like the people that you hate, like me or others, that make their opinion based off their lived experience. That is why you hate us. You go and have to read a new chapter to get your opinion. We have to go through our lived experience. So like I said, whether it's Paul Birdsong trying to be the Black Panther Party or all you people online trying to be Malcolm X 2.0, you are never going to recreate that magic because they created that magic off of their lived experience. And you read a fucking book.
All y'all now are familiar with this guy right here, Paul Birdsong, the guy who's going around screaming he's the new chairman of the Black Panther Party. I want y'all to take a look at this footage right here that I found.
Chief, of an interview we did 2 weeks ago with a protester. He talked about protesters in Portland being taken in unmarked vehicles by agents. But during the interview, he talks about gangs in Lansing.
You come try to snatch one of us, the rest of us gonna blast them. You better do that while we not with each other. And then you come to in Sandhurst with the Pyrus and the gangster disciples is linked up at and try to snatch somebody over there. I dare you. To make sure you get this in Sandhurst, that's Sandhurst. Come over there and try to take somebody.
Not only do we have that footage, but come to find out, your man's a sexual offender. Sexual offender. Register, sexual offender. He got to register. This is why I keep telling y'all. Y'all keep trying to argue with me in the comments. Y'all have to stop blindly following people that just pop up out of nowhere with a cause. This man is an agent. He is an agent that is working for the government in some way, shape, or form. I do not believe this man has free will and he's out here making decisions on his own. I've seen him as a Pyru. I've seen him dressed as a blood. I've seen him in a Michael X outfit. He has identity crisis. Huey P. Newton's daughter is filing a lawsuit against this man for using the Black Panther name and image. But y'all, please, please stop following false prophets. Don't J. Cole got a song about false prophets? Nothing that this man is doing is beneficial to the Black community. Fighting and combating ICE is not beneficial to the Black community. I don't care what no one has to say. And I got more information on Paul Birdsong. I ain't even dropped all the information I got. I got more. And then there's more. But the more videos he make, the more videos I'm going to make, because I'm not going to let y'all follow no false prophet. I'm sorry. Y'all can call me a hater. Y'all can say I ain't doing nothing for the community. But I ain't no offender that needs to be registered out here talking about, so we need to protect the people from ICE. No, the people need to be protected from you, Mr. Birdsong.
Talk of gang activity in the capital city has police on high alert. It's our top story at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Thompson.
And I'm Sherry Jones. The possibility of a gang is causing concern for people who live in the area around Sandhurst and Averill Drive, not far from Waverly Road. Kara Lake is here for you now in our studio. Kara, what does the police chief have to say about all this?
Well, Chief Daryl Green told me that they are taking this very seriously. They've added extra patrols in the area after receiving reports of concerning graffiti. And because of this situation, the people we spoke to did not want to show their faces on camera.
It's a very quiet neighborhood normally. We have a lot of retired people, a lot of working people on the streets, and families have moved in.
But now things are changing.
The last, I would say, month or two is when we've noticed some things happening around the neighborhood.
People who live there say they're noticing more graffiti.
And it said Bloods, and it was in red. And I was like, whoa, that's not good.
Yep, I seen that graffiti on the sidewalks.
Says one person who has lived here for more than 50 years.
It looks a little concerning. I mean, my son has considered me us leaving or something, or, moving.
I had somebody reach out to me saying she drove by a couple of times and people got in the car and chased her down, and they were hanging out of the windows shouting at her, almost crashed. So it's becoming more and more fluid every week.
Chief Green says the department is monitoring the situation.
I can't validate that there's any type of gang there, but certainly what has been posted is alarming.
We showed a video to the chief of an interview we did 2 weeks ago with a protester. He talked about protesters in Portland being taken in unmarked vehicles by agents. But during the interview, he talks about gangs in Lansing.
You come try to snatch one of us, the rest of us gonna blast them. You better do that while we not with each other. And then you come to Sandhurst with the Pyrus and the gangster disciples is linked up at and try to snatch somebody over there. I dare you. To make sure you get this in Sandhurst, that's Sandhurst. Come over there and try to take somebody. I dare you. I dare you. Your mama gonna be picking out caskets and flowers.
Very concerning. Very concerning. And that's the first time I've seen that video. It's alarming to see that type of video. And definitely we have some great partnerships with our federal partners, our state partners. Would like to get a copy of that video and make sure we do a deep dive and for proper understanding.
Anything that could be nothing, I want to call and report to get more police presence out here. We really, we really want this taken care of.
And this is an ongoing investigation. So once we learn more, we will make sure to share that with you.
We already seen what the conscious community is capable of. That's why it was destroyed. You feel where I'm coming from? There's a lot of master manipulators. There's a lot of CIA going on. There's a lot of FBI going on when it comes to the conscious community. This is why we having this conversation, and so many people don't trust this brother coming from the Black Panther Party. Now, he says that he's taking care of one of the actual Panthers that allowed him to do this, and that's cool. The whole key to it is that when people are vulnerable and you have to take care of them, they make poor judgments. On top of the fact that anybody from the Black Panther Party, at this point in time, 9 times out of 10, them niggas is going through dementia. They're going through, they can't even formulate their thoughts anymore. They've been through too much. So it's easy to infiltrate through somebody that's old and weak. I'm not saying that this brother is an imposter. I don't know you.
No, I mean, we don't know him, and some of the things he be right there on camera saying, you know darn well the police would be showing up at your door, and the fact that they're not showing up at his, and he's still out here saying all this mess, yeah, that sends up a major red flag to me. We don't know him. He came out of nowhere. He, start preaching all that Black Panther stuff, but then start throwing, oh, we're here for all oppressed people. Well, that's not the Black Panthers. That's not the Black Panthers, not the one I remember. So I don't care what Paul Birdsong call himself. He can call himself Black Lion, Black Eagle, Black Bear. I really don't care. Just stay in your lane. Okay, stay in your lane. Whatever you do, stay in your lane and stay out of ours. That's all I ask. We don't need the likes of him in our community. That's a Paul Birdsong is the last thing on this planet we need. He needs to go on about his business and leave us alone. And whatever his group do, that's on them. They want to be out there with ICE. They can be out there with ICE. That ain't going to entice us to go out with ICE. That is not our fight. We're not going to be out there front and center. So if Paul Birdsong want to go out there and be a human shield for immigrants, then he can have at it. You on your own with that one, bruh. For real. One of many ancestral shadows. Thank you so much for the super chat. Those same folks will break him. They always do. Oh, yes, indeed, they will. Oh, yes, they will. He just didn't encounter the right people out there yet. He sure will. That's for sure. He will. And he runs his mouth too much. And that's another reason why he's gonna be a big target out there to many people. But no matter what, don't be out there. We said we were going to sit this one out. Then we need to stick with what we said and stick this one out. That's how I see it. So, y'all, you heard from Paul Birdsong. He has been rejected by other chapters of the Black Panthers. And so now I guess he's feeling a certain way. So now they're changing their name, no longer the new Black Panther Party. They are now the Black Lion Party. Well, I don't care. I was not joining any organization this man is part of. So, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and conclude. Thank you so much for being here. I deeply appreciate it. Somebody reached out to me because I got on Etsy the conditioner bundle, the leave-in conditioner bundle. And they were asking me, when will I do the butter again? I will be doing the butter once this week runs out for the conditioner bundle. Then I will be putting the butter up for sale. So just be on the lookout for that, especially if it's a product that you want. So, y'all, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. I did get more on my Give, Send, Go. I got a Zelle from a subscriber, and I've also gotten some PayPal and Cash App as well. So I deeply thank each and every one of you for your support. I will never forget, and I pray the Most High will give everything you gave to me. I pray He will give it back to you tenfold. Shalom, family.